second part of the video, on modeling of curved elements in buildings. So far, you have defined the elements of the buildings in the ETABS software. You can proceed with the modeling of the building with these elements now. First, start with the drawing of the shear wall, to eliminate any overlap, while drawing beams and columns. As the shear walls coincide with the grid lines, you can use the Quick Draw Walls option. Go to the Draw menu. Select Draw Floor/Wall Objects, and click on Quick Draw Walls. Change the property to the defined property of shear wall. Select the All Stories option. Then select the area as shown, to draw the shear walls on it. The required shear wall is drawn throughout the height of the building. Now you can proceed with the drawing of the columns. Go to Draw. Select Draw Beam/Column/Brace Objects, and click on Quick Draw Columns. Change the property, to the defined property of the column. Now, the columns are not required in all the grid intersections. The corners of the building are curved, which do not have columns there. Also, the corners of the area covered by shear wall, have no columns, as the shear wall itself is doing the job of the columns. So, carefully select the intersections to place the columns, as shown. The columns have been drawn on the model. Now, you can proceed with the drawing of the beams. Some of the beams are straight beams, and coinciding with the grid lines. You can draw these beams, using the Quick Draw option. Go to Draw. Select Draw Beam/Column/Brace Objects, and click on Quick Draw Beams. Change the beam property first. Then cover the areas, which are having the straight beams, as illustrated. Please note, that there will be no beams or columns, over the shear walls. To draw just one beam in a particular grid line, you can just click on the line, instead of covering the area. After the straight beams are completed, you have to draw the curved beams. You cannot draw the curved beams, with the Quick Draw option. So again, go to Draw, select Draw Beam Column Brace Objects, and click on the first option, that is Draw Beam Column Brace. Change the property to the defined property of the beam. If you directly join the 2 points, it will draw a straight beam at the corner. So go to the Beam Drawing Properties, and you will find an option, Line Drawing Type. In the Line Drawing Type option, choose the Arc Center and 2 points option from the drop-down list. The Arc 3 points options is usually used, when you are drawing an area, and you have a reference curve to draw on. Now you are drawing a line, and not an area, and that too without any reference line of a curve. So you are using the Arc Center and 2 points option. After selecting Arc Center and 2 points, follow the process, as illustrated. Click once on the center of the arc. Then click once on the starting point of the arc. Then click on the end point of the arc. And then finally right-click anywhere outside, to complete the arc. You are left-clicking 3 times, and right-clicking once. Follow the same process, for drawing the other curved beams. Just follow the order of left-clicking on the center, then the 2 endpoints of the arc, and then right-clicking outside. In this way, complete all the 4 curved beams. After the beams are completed, you can draw the slabs. First, you can use the Quick Draw option, to draw the rectangular slabs, which are completely confined inside the grid lines. In the Draw menu, go to Draw Floor/Wall Objects option, and select Quick Draw Floor/Wall. Change the slab property to the one that you have defined, and then selectively choose the areas where Quick Draw Slab will be applicable, as illustrated. The area inside the shear walls will be hollow, so do not select that part. Once the rectangular shells are done, you can draw the curved shells in the corners. Again, go to the Draw Floor/Wall Objects in the Draw menu, and select the first option, Draw Floor/Wall. Make sure the appropriate slab property is chosen, and then, in the Edge Drawing Type option, choose Arc, 3 points. Here Arc, 3 points is selected, because it is a closed figure, and not a line, and you already have the reference of the beam underneath, to draw the slab on. Now, go to any of the corners, then click on the first point of the beam arc. Next, click on the other end of the beam arc, and now the two ends of the arc are fixed. Now, place your cursor over the beam arc, and click on it when it coincides, to fix the shape of the arc. Then click on the center of the arc, to complete the closed figure, after which just right-click outside the building, and the curved slab is complete. In this way, draw the other curved slabs, by first fixing the two ends of the arc, then fixing the shape of the arc, and selecting the center to close the area figure. Then just right-click outside. Finish the 4 curved slabs in the same process. The slabs, beams, and columns are complete. In the next video, you'll learn to draw the external masonry walls to complete the